May pips be upon you. I hope that your weekend is going excellently. Listen, man, this is RT Money here, and I'm just trying to explain to you, try to show you why you should be watching my weekly forecast videos, recapping the last week. And this is to show you how accurate or inaccurate I've been, and give myself a thumbs up or a thumbs down, right? And hopefully you find good reason to catch the next video, the next forecast video. All right, let's start off with the Dixie, as I always do. Okay, and what did I say on the weekly forecast video last week? I said that this is the 17th Friday candle. I said price is heading towards this bearish order block here. We should see price meet that bearish order block, and we'll look for a reversal pattern once it gets there, and we can take the short down. And that's exactly what happened. All right, price did since Friday go up there and to the tune of about 279 points. All right, and then price reversed once it got there to the tune of about what we got. 543 points. Now, this was to gauge the strength of the U.S. dollar during the whole of last week, whether we was going to have a strong dollar or a weak dollar. And I said if price goes past, we're going to have a strong dollar if it violates that price point. All right, but if it does what it's supposed to do in a bearish order block, it'll go down, and we'll see weakness, so we can play the dollar pairs accordingly. All right, so let's move on to the Euro USD. All right, what do we got here? I gave myself a green big old thumbs up on this one. Why? Because I said price was heading down. This is the Friday candle. I said price was heading down. This is all this is. The USD is correlates negatively with the Dixie, and it's just the inverse. It came down to the bullish order block, reversed, formed a bullish engulfer here. We tested it, and probably going to be on its way up from this point. All right, but this is just a mirror image of the Dixie, and it dropped to the tune of 72 points. No, it didn't. Is this the Friday candle? Yeah, there it is. All right, it dropped to the tune of only about 40 pips, and then once it reversed, it went up to 72 pips. This is a decent amount of amount of pips, but to get going and coming, or coming and going. But what you want to pay attention to is the fact that I showed that it was heading toward a bullish order block, and that we will look for the reverse and take the entry on a lower time frame for a sniper entry and catch the buy. All right, and with that said, I was pretty accurate. Okay, let's move on to the Euro JPY. Again, we got a thumbs up. Why? Because here is the Friday candle. I said price was head towards this bullish order block. We'll look for a reverse pattern. Once it gets here, it would complete this inverted head and shoulder or Quasimodo pattern. All right, which is a reversal pattern, and it did. Fired off to the tune of 187 pips to the upside. I hope you caught some of this, because that was a very good trade, a very good buy for our team. Next, pound USD. Pound USD, I said the same thing. Price was heading towards, all right, this is the Friday candle. All right, price is heading towards that bullish order block. I'm looking for a reverse pattern once it gets here. All right, on the lower time frames, we'll catch a good buy going up. It dropped 115 pips. All right, and then once it reversed, it gained 142 pips. You had to have caught something going and coming, or coming and going. You had to have. All right, give yourself a thumbs up on that one. All right, pound yen is next. Pound yen. What do I got? Come on, man. There it is. Why is this? My computer is lagging. It's about to die. Oh my gosh. All right. So next, I said price was coming into this bullish order block again. Touched here, touched there, and I'm looking for price to reverse. Once it got here, it did. It did exactly that. You can actually see the head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder pattern, even in the higher time frames. But you look on the lower time frames for this price action, so you'll know when to get in on this right shoulder. All right, as it comes down for a retest of the head order block, the order block in this head. All right, that's getting too much into a different video. Anyway, so it did climb 279 points. A lot of pips were caught here. I gave you that forecast. Give me that thumbs up. Give it the thumbs up to this video, but while you're at it. Next, pound CAD. What did I say? I said we were looking for the completion of another reversal pattern, a head and shoulder pattern. I got scribble scrabble over here. I'm sorry. All right, got to clean up behind myself. Too many notes. All right, and where's my Friday candle? Right here. I said price was heading up to this bearish order block. We're looking for the reversal up here to complete this reversal pattern, and it dropped to 315 pips. 315 pips. Come on, man. You guys had to have caught something. Leave me a comment and let me know you caught one of these. All right, I gave you some good setups, great setups. It's 315. That goes from good to great as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, next, Aussie dollar. What did we say? Got a big old thumbs up on this one. Why? Because what did I say? We were looking for the completion of this reversal pattern. This is a Quasimodo. This is your head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulder pattern, if you will. All right. Once price makes lower low, lower high, lower low, and breaks that lower high here, that's a break of structure. That is a shift from bearish momentum to bullish momentum. And we look for what? After a higher high is made, a higher low. And that's what we were looking for. And I said to look in this order block as price was heading down here, to look in this order block for the reversal, and we can catch the buy. And that's exactly what happened. It went up to 94 pips. All right. And where's the 17th? This is the 17th candle. You know, it climbed pretty good. And we should see some more gains after this. We should see more follow through. As far as I'm concerned. Anyway, next, Aussie yen. You see the pattern? Boom, boom, boom. That's what we were looking for. Here, why do I have a mixed review here? Because I said there was an order block here. And I said, we're looking for price to reverse here. Where's the 17th? The 17th candle right here. This is the 17th candle. I thought price was going to reverse in this order block. It did not. It crashed through that order block. It took it out. All right. And it came down here. If we were looking at this pattern, if we were looking where I was supposed to, I would have directed your eye to the two-day order block that it was formed here. And you can see clearly that price came here, met the median threshold of the institutional candle, the middle of it, and reversed. And we caught a very nice reversal here on the lower time frames. We caught a lovely entry for a buy, and it went to the tune of 189 points. That's what I'm talking about. So we get a green on that. I did say look for the higher low to be formed on this inverted head and shoulders, or this Quasimodo, and that part was accurate. All right. The order block that it crashed through, that wasn't the right one. That was a 4-hour order block. And know this: the higher the time frame, the stronger the order block. If there's a 3-day order block or a 2-day order block, which this was, and it's going against a 4-hour opposing bearish order block, the 4-hour stands no chance. Understand that. Next, Cad Yen. Do I get a green thumb on that? Of course I do. Why? Because I said, let's find that 17th candle. That's this one. All right. I said price was heading towards this bearish order block. All right. We didn't see this one at the time. We didn't see this one at the time. We were looking at this one. I was like, once price gets down here, we're going to look for a reversal pattern. All right. There's a 12-hour order block here. And I didn't point it out, but I didn't need to, because price did make it down to the bullish order block, and it did respond negatively here, and positively here, but the 12-hour would have given us some more context. But I told you to look for the reversal so we can catch the buy, and the buy was great. When it jumped up from the point of its reversal to almost 270 pips. 270 pips, man. Come on. All right. But the 17th drop from the 17th here, from this candle, it dropped significantly. And I told you it would. 114 points, 114 pips. So you could have had it coming and going. And there was plenty of pips to be made. Next, USD CAD. Do I get a green on this one? Of course I got a thumbs up. Why? Because what I said was the price was going to complete this head and shoulder, this pattern. The price was heading up, and I said look for the reversal right around here, and that's exactly where it reversed from, and came down 265 pips. Yeah. Can you be mad at me for that? No. You'd be happy. You want to marry me. All right. You want to be my best friend. Anyway, next, NZD USD. NZD USD. I get a green thumb. Why do I keep saying green thumb? It's not a plant. It's thumbs up. All right. Told you price was coming down. Is this the 17th? Yeah, this is my Friday candle. I told you price was coming down to this bearish or a bullish order block, and I was looking for a reversal and catching the buy. It was that simple. All right. This one went in a little bit more. Since when it did come down from the Friday candle. Is this the Friday candle here? That's the 19th. This is 16th. This is Friday candle. From here, it dropped 52 pips. From the reversal, it went up to 112. All right, good pippage. If you just waited for the buy, you did really well just waiting on the buy for 112, because that's the higher probability trade. All right, it came down to this two-day order block here. You see I have daily here, but it's actually a 2-day order block, and I hope nobody got thrown off by it. All right, because you can see the daily order block there. Right, let me get rid of this thing. All right, and so it wasn't, you could see how it just tapped that. All right. But if you didn't even have that order block there, you should have caught this trade, because it still respected the daily order block here. Yes, just because it wicks past, that just means that it's taking liquidity. It's a liquidity grab. All right. And then it goes up. As long as you don't see it close past that order block, this is still a respected order block. You understand? A liquidity grab doesn't ruin the doggone order block. It doesn't take it out. It doesn't invalidate it. Okay, so we get a green thumb on that one. And the last one of the Forex pairs is NZD Swiss. All right, and what did I say? I was looking for price to start to round over and turn over. All right, right here, and this is the Friday candle. I was looking for price to turn on over, and that's exactly what it did. And it dropped from that Friday candle all the way down 87 pips. From the point of its drop, though, it was over 100, and all we had to do was look on the lower time frames, excuse me, for a good entry for the reversal. And you can see there is a reversal that's clear on the even on the high time frames. But if you go down to the 15-minute, the 5, and then the enter on your 1, you're going to get a sniper entry. And you're going to give yourself a nice old thumbs up. Let's go to gold. What did I say about gold? All right. I said gold was making a big old inverted head and shoulder pattern, and I was looking for price to complete that pattern. All right. It did. Where's this is my Friday candle here, this little green doji there, right? And I said, we're looking for price to head up. It did head up. All right. And excuse me, I'm looking for, there it goes. I'm looking for where it reversed from point of its reversal was 466 points, 4,666 points. All right, which is about 46 pips. All right, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. All right, but and then it found a rejection here, and broke the low of this candle. So we'll talk about that more in the next weekly forecast video. But I don't see the follow through that you would normally see with a inverted head and shoulders, which is a bullish reversal pattern. And I'm looking for it, and maybe we might get it, maybe not. But once we broke that low, I'm starting to think the probability of it is starting to get really low, and we might be heading towards another hit of this bullish order block. All right, we just have to gauge how strong the US dollar is, and so far it's been kind of neutral, vacillating between really clearly defined trading range. All right, so let's move on. Next, that's why you don't see a thumbs up or a thumbs down here, because it's kind of mixed. Yeah, it went the direction I thought, but we didn't get the follow through behind it. But you still should have caught a nice bullish trade there. All right, a nice buy. Let's look at US 30. What did I say? I kept pointing out how price was stabbing down, but always heading up. Okay, so here was the Friday candle, and I said price looks bearish here, and it's starting to eat through. It's starting to eat its way into this this bullish order block. And I said this is probably not going to be the same. It's not going to look the same come next week open, and it didn't. It continued to eat through, and I was looking for that bearish price action there, and that's exactly what it did. And I'm hoping that you caught a nice short on the Dow over the week, because it did go the way I was thinking it would. I said it would end up looking something like this. All right, all those stab downs, and now we see the bullish response, just like it does all the time. That's why I said if you just take buys in the indices, you're going to be good long term. Anyway, you see this Morningstar formation here. You see the reversal. So we're looking for some more price action in the same way. Next, US oil. This is the last one. I gave myself a thumbs up on this one. Why? Because on the Friday candle, which is this one here, I called for bearishness. I said, oh, we just hit a bearish order block here. We've got a nice reversal. We're going to see more of that, to the tune of 255 points. All right, to the downside. All right, we headed to this bullish order block here. And what did we do? We reversed. That's what happens when you run into bullish order blocks, especially when they're untested. And this was an untested order block. That's why as soon as it touched, it was gone. And but that's a different part of the forecast anyway. So to the point that I said we would have a fall from there, I was correct. And that along with the rest of the markets that I went over should give you good reason to check out my Forex Weekly Forecast videos. All right, I was clearly more right than wrong. I was a couple of those were mixed reviews, but for the most part, I hit on all of them. If you want to see more of those, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you give me a thumbs up if you want to encourage me to give more free analysis and educational videos. And I would definitely like to see some more subscriptions, because the more subscriptions, the more I'm going to put out more information to keep up with the demand. Anyway, I really appreciate those that have been supporting me up to this point, and I really appreciate your thumbs up, and that helps the algorithm, and the subs definitely help the algorithm. I'm trying to build up a strong community of independent traders. All right, join us in the free Telegram at LionsDenFX, and you'll see some nice setups that I put in there as well, along with Drunken Monkey, the master of the markets. All right, and check us out at LionsDenFX not .com. What is it? .net. I can't remember what it is. Just I look at the link in the doggone what do you call it? The description. Okay, and I will see you in the next video.